Good evening. Hi guys. Mulishani. Welcome. Chungolo Pomkwai. Mulishani. Comments below, guys. Where are you watching me from? Welcome. Comments below, guys. Queen Pumi here. Interesting subject. Charles, how are you? Good to see you. Thank you for watching me and following me. Welcome, guys. Share. Let's talk. Let's chat. Kitwe, that's my town. I went to school at Helen Kaunda. Yes, that is my hometown. I love Kitwe. Kopala. Welcome, guys. Share in your group. Let's discuss. Let's chat. Late night chat with Queen Pumi. Enoch Lusaka Makeni. How's Makeni? I love Makeni. Mulishani Kubama. Okay. Welcome, guys. Let's chat. A couple of things are happening. So I'm trying to stay non-political. My take is just, the rotten chickens in connection with investment in Zambia. So I think there's a big story going around, guys, about the rotten chickens. And it is alleged that a Chinese firm, these chickens were infected and they were supposed to be taken to be, I think they burned them if they're infected or something. They are not fit for human consumption. So somehow those chickens found themselves on the market. Yes, we are fine here. Thank you very much. The weather is getting better, so which is good. So share, guys. But my take on this whole selling of chickens by the Chinese, I think is long overdue. Like, we cannot have foreigners taking away livelihood of the local people. Like, people have been complaining from PF days. We have foreigners selling chickens, vegetables, making bricks, having barber shops, even selling, ordinary shops in our cities. I think the NewDawn government should look into this matter and revoke licenses for foreigners. This will enable our youths. It will enable our youths to take on these jobs, and then it is going to create empowerment. I know youths are complaining there are no jobs, but how can jobs, if there are no jobs, how can they compete with the Chinese in selling chickens, Kundananji. Hi, Kundananji. How are you? Your Kundananji is saying in Kitwe. I can't read. We are in Kitwe. Okay, Kundananji. Thank you for watching me. But my point is, let us tag this video. Share your comments, guys. We need the NewDawn to start revoking licenses of these Chinese people selling chickens, making bricks, growing vegetables. This is the livelihood of our local people, Youths, that's what youths are supposed to be doing. Youths are supposed to be, doing businesses like selling chickens, vegetables, and making bricks. So I'm here to advocate for the NewDawn government to revoke license for any foreigner who is doing these simple, ordinary tasks, ordinary fundraising things which any family member can partake are now being done by Chinese. And our local people, our Zambians cannot, compete with the Chinese because they come with a lot of, buying power. They come with the dollars, So let us advocate, guys, for licenses to be revoked. Let the licenses of these Chinese selling chickens, growing vegetables, let them be revoked. This business should be left for Zambia. And you cannot go to China and start selling chickens. No, they will not even give you the license. It's not going to happen. If as a Zambian you go to China, you just have to work as an ordinary citizen. So what I'm trying to say is let this NewDawn government revoke licenses of any foreigner doing small kind of business like selling chickens, growing vegetables, you know, even mining licenses. I think HH promised to say all these mining licenses, any form of business, priority is going to go to the Zambian. So I am saying it's unfortunate that, you know, we found the infected chickens being sold on our market and they are being consumed. And this is the one, like the beginning, the cause of COVID. We don't even know the cause of COVID because they say that the cause of COVID was somebody eating some animal. So we don't know these infected chickens. If they are eaten, we don't know what disease they can bring to Zambian people. You find that people are dying mysteriously, you know, all of a sudden somebody has a stomachache, has got, you know, a complex disease which is untreatable, is from eating such things like condemned meat, which is supposed to be burned and fit for human consumption. And we are saying this, let us get rid of the licenses. Let's revoke license for so-called international investors just coming to sell chickens. It's not right. Then what are Zambian people going to do? Yeah, so that's my comment, guys. Kundananji, I see you. Yes, Honorable Chandran, I see you. I'm doing well. Thank you so much. Paul, I see you. Yes, yes. Yeah, so we guys, we have to stand up and fight for our rights. Yes, how can someone, you know, this is what we are saying. You know, UPND, they promised us to say all these businesses will be owned by local people. These are jobs for the youth. These are jobs for the youth. So let's see pressure. Now we have to start keeping checks and balances on the NewDawn government to make sure they deliver their promise. So this is an eye-opener. We thank God those chickens, you know, somebody, the mayor, whoever, the inspectors at the Lusaka City Council, they were able to stop that. But we are saying, like, we as Zambians must hold the NewDawn government accountable. Let them revoke licenses of so-called Chinese investors coming to sell tomatoes and onions. Don't we have our own people to sell tomatoes and onions? To make bricks. Those companies should be owned by Zambians. How can a Chinese man come all the way to start selling chickens and we allow it as a government? It's wrong. So all those people who were giving those licenses at the city council, those licenses need to be revoked. This is what I'm saying. We have to hold up this government accountable. You know, if we just sit these things, you know that the one thing which is important is, which we must not forget, is that HH has not changed the officers in government. So if you go to city councils, they still PF. So we are just saying that it's about time we need to see some changes. You know, we need to see some changes. We need licenses of these foreigners who are selling chickens in our backyard, selling chickens, selling vegetables, and making bricks. Let them revoke the license. That's all I have to say. I'm not here long, guys. Unless you have a comment, I can read your comment and then I'll sign off. Yes. Yes, so thank you guys. Good night. But, you know, it's just sad. It's a sad development, you know. Kundananji says, watching from Ndola, that these guys, Chinese, tend to make competition really tough. Exactly. It's not a level playing field. You know, you can't compete against the Chinese who have been given maybe $50,000 from their country to come and invest in Zambia, how can you compete? You can't. You are competing with a Zambian who is nothing, who is just trying to survive. These people, they have been funded. So we are just asking our NewDawn government to level the playing field. I have personal friends who used to rear chickens right there. They stopped because they could not compete with the Chinese. It's wrong. It's wrong. And we have to hold it's about time, HH has appointed his officials. It's about time these officials start doing their work, Let them start reviewing the licenses of anyone who is rearing chickens, who is a foreigner, rearing chickens, growing tomatoes and onions, rep cabbage. It's time. It's 6 months. We need to see change. We need to see, equal distribution of wealth. And that can just start by simple things like revoking licenses for foreigners, especially Chinese, selling chickens. I don't care, I don't think the Chinese sold the rotten chickens or infected chickens. Maybe somebody just went there and got the chickens. But my point is, we should not have international investors investing in chicken business. That is business for our local people. You cannot go to China and start, doing a business, taking away, competing with the local people. It's not going to happen. You'll be arrested, So it's about time the NewDawn just started acting, and they are only going to act if we start talking, because we know that the PF cadres, they are still in offices. So if we sit quiet, nothing is going to happen. We know that these licenses were given to some of these foreign nationals by PF cadres. So this license needs to be revoked. I know they are telling the youth, do business. How can you do business when it's simple things where you don't need much capital? You have to compete with international people, international investors who have come with a lot of dollars. So that's what we are saying, guys. It's like something has to be done. Licenses need to be revoked for these people selling chickens, international investor selling chicken. Yes, exactly. They need to provide an enabling environment for Zambians because, Kundananji, you are right. Zambia is growing, exactly. Growth is in Africa. Zambia is opportunity for growth. And we know that, government is in limited positions. We have now to start talking and asking the NewDawn government to empower youths, making bricks, all those things. You don't need international whatever. Even if, I don't know, like all jobs, we must give priority to our local people. Anything, any business, really. Unless something needs like millions of dollars to pump money, even then there's other funds, the government, they have programs to loan cooperatives. Those cooperatives are going to be funded. These are their jobs. So why are we still having Chinese selling chicken? It's wrong and must be condemned. Yes, they have to protect. It's true. It's true. But people are quiet. If we're quiet, these wrong things will continue happening. And there will be no change. It's like we didn't change government. We are going on 6 months. We are going to a year. So, yes. Okay, guys, I'm not here long. I just want to talk about that and, tag somebody, tag a government official. Let them see this. We need to revoke licenses of the Chinese selling chickens, growing vegetables. They should not even have those licenses in the first place, Like all businesses in Zambia, they are being run by foreigners. So how are we going to empower our people? Most businesses, they are run by foreigners, starting from stores, mining, even boreholes, those drilling boreholes, and then they pay our people low wages. Hospitality, a lot of lodges, hotels, they are all owned by foreigners and paying our people very low wages. Supermarkets, everything. So my question is, as the new Dawn government, where are you going to start from to transfer this power, to move the power of ownership, economic empowerment? How is it going to happen? What is the plan? How are they going to move that business ownership from foreigners to Zambians? What is the plan? That's why we are asking. Zambians have to be empowered in the business environment. And one way of empowering Zambians is removing foreigners, revoking licenses, or maybe making it easier for Zambians to get license, and also the money is coming for them to do business and compete with foreigners. But even then, I don't think a foreigner should be selling chickens in Zambia. You can't go to China and start selling chickens or growing vegetables or making bricks. Those are livelihood for the local community. Anyway, that's it, guys. I'm just venting because it's like, you know, we need to get somewhere. Like, we need to start seeing changes in this new Dawn government, you know. Let us focus our attention on making sure the new Dawn government delivers its promise instead of Solochi Patrick, you went quiet. Keep your show on. You are doing so well. Keep it up. For the chicken saga, we need to see them in course. Yes. I went quiet because, you know, I had to assess what's going on, and then I have to stop because the campaign ended, you know. So the campaign phase is over. So I'm not here to politic. Now I'm just here to make sure that the campaign promises are kept, you know. That's my goal now. I'm not here to campaign or to talk politics, but just to make sure that the youths are taken care of, to make sure that whatever the new Dawn promised, let them put it in force. We have to hold them accountable. Like this thing of licensing investors to come and, you know, start rearing chickens in our backyard. No, you know, we say no to that. So, you know, we'll be talking here. It's just a reminder, friendly reminder, you know, campaign is over. So I'm not here to politic. We are just here to talk about what we expect from the government. And we expect them to create an enabling environment for our youth to invest and create jobs from businesses. So that's it, guys. If you have comments, I'll read them when I have time. Otherwise, thanks for watching. I'll see you soon. Have a good night. Bye.